Hey everybody, how you doing? I'll be talking about an exorcism horror movie it's really called The Devil's Game, but I think in Spain it was known as Devil's Exorcist, and I guess worldwide release they call it The Devil's Exorcist. So to capitalize on the Exorcist movie. Now, will I say this is an Exorcist ripoff? I could say yes, but at the same time, they really made this movie their own. I give full blown credit. Also, there's a little trivia in my opinion. I feel like Don that did the Fantasia movie, Don Coselli, I believe that this movie inspired him to create the tall man character, in my opinion. Even though I went on IMDb to see if he admits to it, he never did. But I believe it is, in my opinion. My opinion. So let's talk about this movie. This movie is about this beautiful girl, very rich, lives with her mom and a caretaker. And she goes with her friends, like to like a school trip, I would say, and the church. And then when she goes swimming, it's like suddenly she becomes possessed. Because there was this creepy figure that looked just like the tall man from the Fantasia movie with the suit, even had the look, even had the walk going towards this girl. And I'm like in my mind, like, yo, this movie came in 1975. Fantasia came out in 1979, but it was shot in, they were filming the movie in 1977. So between the 2 year gap between 75, 76, and 77, when Fantasia was being shot, you ask yourself a question, did Don was probably inspired by this movie? Because I swear, that tall man character looked just like the Fantasium character from this movie. Like, I guarantee you he was inspired by this movie. But anyway, the woman later on start acting weird and strange around people, realizing, yeah, this is not really her. They hire a doctor to see if they can help her out. And then once the woman became like, the girl became possessed, and then she started not remembering things. She kind of like killed one of her family members, and it kind of leads up to the psychologist doctor to take her in to see if she can help her out. And she started acting more strange, more strange. And I won't ruin the ending because it does have a horror ending to this movie, which I did not expect. I thought we are going to have like a priest maybe come in, because I thought this was like actually like, I would say a little bit like the Exorcist ripoff, but like I said, they really made this movie their own, so I give full credit for this movie and people behind it. Yeah, Exorcist inspired, of course, but still, they made this movie their own. It was very original. And like I said to myself, you're going to copy from another movie, try and make it your own at least, and they did it here. So I give full credit to the Devil's Game, aka the Devil's Exorcist, aka the Devil's Exorcist, the Devil's Exorcist, the THE at the beginning. But I'm going to title the movie as, because that's why I've seen it as on Tubi TV. Which again, you can see. Well, by the way, you can see this movie on Tubi right now, with English dubbed on it. Now I don't know if this is an uncut movie on Tubi, because I believe since this is a Spanish movie, I believe there are nudity in this movie, but maybe the U.S. version was edited, I guess, to cut away from that. Because usually when they have movies from Spain, because they show a lot of nudity in Spain with their movies, and when they come to the U.S., they kind of like edit it down or they cover it up with something like a mosaic, or they were able to shadow with some kind of clothing on it. But all in all, yeah, check this movie out. I highly recommend it. I mean, to me, it's really good. It's more grounded. The exorcism scene when the woman is possessed by the devil, she doesn't go crazy or wild like like you see in the original Exorcist movie or other demonic possession movie after this. It's just more grounded with the exorcism scene, I would say. And by the way, that's the thing. There's no priest in this movie. There is no exorcism in this movie. That's the weird thing about it. It's just really the female doctor supposed to be the heroine in this movie, trying to help the girl out. So yeah, so like I said, check this movie out. Anyway, over and out, and peace.